If you ever turn your clipper towards this direction, the way I'm turning my clipper, if you want to barb a mid fade, a skin mid fade, or a high fade, or a low fade, and you start creating the skin, turning your trimmer or your clipper towards this direction, my dear, I am telling you the honest truth. There is this line you're going to create, and you will not be able to remove it because it will be so difficult. But no worries, this is why I created this video specifically for beginners that don't know how to remove the line they created. If this is the first time you're coming across my YouTube channel, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, watch my videos, share my videos, comment on my videos, so that YouTube can show my videos to those that want to learn how to barb. If you turn your clipper upside down to create a skin when you want to make a fade on your customer's hair, me and you, even an expert, knows that it's going to bring out a particular line that if you do not know how to fade this line well, it's going to give you a different kind of issue, because there's nothing you will not use. You will think you need to use step 1 to fade out that line, but it's not going out. You will think you need to use step half to fade out that line, but it's not going out. You will think you need to use just the ordinary clipper. It could worsen it, especially when you are barbing a coily hair. As from what I have learned and what the process that works for me, there are only 2 ways. I always teach you what works for me. I tell you, you can also go to some other person's page if you don't like my YouTube videos, but I'll advise you to watch my YouTube videos. A lot of my YouTube videos I'm posting, you will definitely understand a lot, because my barbing is, I am not bragging, one of the easiest method of fade. I do one of the easiest method of fade. As you can see, this my customer has a naturally coily hair. So the first thing that I did, I told you there are only 2 to 3 things you need to do for that line to go out. The first thing I did, now see me, I'm still turning my clipper to that position because I want to sharpen out the line. So this is what I'm doing. The first thing I did now was I turned my clipper the way I use in creating the skin. I use the edge of the clipper to start tapping out the line I created the skin from. I use the edge of the clipper. I always emphasize on the edge. I use the edge of the clipper. Make sure that your clipper is all the way closed if you're not using a trimmer. I tapped on that line that I created the skin on. The next thing I did was I turned my clipper upside down. I still use the edge of the clipper to still tap out on that line. I make sure that the both of them, the both blade are glued together. I still use the edge to tap out on that line. This is the only thing for me that can remove that line that you've created. If you do not do this process, I am telling you, Makachineke, there is nothing you will do for that line to go out unless you have your own different method. Join me. This is like a mid-fade low cut for my customer because this is what he prefers. He do not like his hair going so high, or so this is just what he wants. So you know our barbing process. The first thing I did was I opened my clipper all the way open, created a 1/4 inch up, faded on that 1/4 inch. The next thing I did was I was step 1, carried my clipper up by 1/4 inch. I'm fading on that 1/4 inch. I opened my clipper to create the 1/4 inch. I closed my clipper all the way closed. I tapped on that 1/4 inch I created with my step 1. I opened it a little bit. I tapped on that 1/4 inch I created, and I opened it completely. I tapped on that 1/4 inch I created. You see the line is now fading out. So the next thing I did was I wore my step 1. My clipper was all the way closed. All the way closed. I blended on that 1/4 inch I created with my open clipper and my step 1. Another thing I did was I removed my step half completely. I used the edge of the clipper to tap out on that line. This style is practically one of the easiest things. The next thing now I did was that I wore my step 1 again, but this time I did not let my step 1 balance on my blade, my clipper blade. I I shifted it up a little bit. I shifted my clipper up a little bit. Now I'm trying to blend out the hair. If you want to barb the top of the hair, please remember, at the top of the hair, I use step 1 and I close my clipper all the way closed. That is what I am doing. Please, barbing is not as difficult as people make it seem. Watch my video, follow my video, like my video, share my video. If you have any question, I will definitely answer you. If you want a video, I will definitely drop it for you. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody that has subscribed to my YouTube channel. Please share my video so we'll get more subscribers, so we'll get more views. Thank you so much and God bless you. Bye.